Hello everybody, welcome to Getting There with Pat F. Today my son has been wanting to go ahead and do the weed whacker and work on a weed whacker and clean up the yard a little bit. So we're going to start off the video with him repairing the weed whacker and doing a little bit of small engine repair and learning. So please like and subscribe to the video and enjoy the content. Thank you everybody. My name's Chris.
Hello everybody, my name is Chris, and I'm going to be showing you how to fix one of your weed whackers if it has a bad primer bulb or the primer bulb is cracked. First thing you want to do is take off this cover, which it is not wanting to do that for me, but I don't want to leave this on because this is going to come off anyways.
Well, you can leave it on there and take everything off.
I got it.
Alright.
Next thing you want to do is find a fat Phillips or flathead screw, or if you need to use a nut, find the right socket or use a wrench. I'll just use the Phillips. Next thing you want to do is take off these two screws. Thank you for holding the engine.
You gotta unscrew them all the way, buddy.
I didn't unscrew them all the way? Okay. I guess that makes sense too. You also want to remove the air filter to get to these screws if you have one in there. There we go. You can disconnect this if you want to pull the whole entire carburetor out, including the fuel lines, but I don't want to do that because I don't want to put it back together. So I'm just gonna, actually I might have to do that.
Well, you could do something else here, buddy.
True. Turn it. You could turn it, or you could take all this stuff off. Then you want to try to get in here to these 4 screws holding in this piece to get to the primer bulb. Okay. These are longer screws than I thought. Yep. This is gonna take a while. It's hard to get in. It's pretty gassy-ish, whatever you call it.
Sorry for the shaky camera, but I'm just holding it with my hands.
Well, with one hand. I don't know why that's not coming out.
Well, why don't you go for the other side and get the other one? Try to lift the whole thing off by itself.
Oh, there we go. Then you would just want to push this out. Grab your new primer bulb that's in here, and it dumped over right here.
Is that the right size?
Yep. Throw it in here. Then you want to find the right position that it was in, and I almost put it on backwards. Actually, you could do this one too. Put the screws in here first. Because then, when you put it in here, all you have to do is tighten them down. But you also have, it's going to take a little while to line them up with the holes. Because they're all going in at once. Oop. Two of them. Two of them. Oh, I just pulled that off, but.
That gives you a chance to look at something and inspect something. In here is your diaphragm, and you want to take a look at it. But we're not going to peel that off because we don't have the parts to replace it if we tear it. But that diaphragm does not look too bad.
I still don't understand what a diaphragm is, but okay.
Diaphragm is a thin membrane that's flexible.
Uh.
That allows it to meter the fuel.
Then you want to tighten these down. 30, 20, 50, 60. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that doesn't feel right, buddy. Oh, okay, you're tightening it. But go to the next one.
After this, once I put this all back together, I will be firing it up and doing a little bit of weed whacking. Because this area over here is a mess. It's just stuff thrown all over the place. Oh, I forgot that I already put my screws in here. The only thing I do not like about the way this weed whacker was built is where the primer bulb is. That is the only thing I do not like about this weed whacker.
Hey, for the cost of this weed whacker, buddy,
it's not bad.
I would not complain.
Oh, I almost... That tight?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I keep on forgetting to put these pieces in.
Is that the correct orientation?
Yep.
I thought the flip was down the other way.
What flip? This one?
Yeah. All right, no, that makes sense. Okay. All right.
Where's my flathead? Here it is.
Why don't you just use your Phillips head because you've already got it out.
I don't
And
know.
that flathead's all worn out.
Good point. This thing is trash.
Yeah. Well, we got to dress it. That's all.
I was going to throw it to the trash can.
Start the other one before you torque that one down.
If this falls apart, I'm going to yell at myself. I almost put that in backwards. Whoop. Ah! to tighten this down. Which I'm doing in a very awkward way that it really hurts my hands.
So what'd you just do, buddy?
I replaced the primer bulb. Here's the old one. You can see where this middle piece just busted open. And then
Yes.
there's another crack over there.
All right, now,
Is
where
it
did we get these primer bulbs?
You can find them on Amazon, but we didn't get this one from Amazon. We actually got these from AutoZone or Advanced Auto. I don't remember.
Well, we got them over at AutoZone. You're correct.
Oh, okay.
And it was about $10 for a package of 3.
But since my dad has
Or
Adventures discounts, I only had to pay $9.25.
Yep.
Something like that.
And this is very simple. Now, why don't you show them the difference in the bulbs? And tell them, now, aside from these ones being different sizes, show them how you can tell the bulb's getting ready to go bad. Okay?
Because this one is all stained with gas, and you can see that it's easier to flex, minus this one. This one's harder to flex, and that's good. This one's easier to flex, it's bad.
Yes. And when it gets saturated after years of use and sitting over winters and stuff like that with gasoline, well, they dry out. So
That's how this one became like this.
and when they dry out and they crack,
This out real quick. And
All
this
right,
little
make-
piece that I just busted out.
so
I'm gonna show
remember,
you how we whack.
a good quality one will be clear and new and will be a little bit stiffer. The old ones, well, you saw what they looked like.
Oh yeah.
All right, Chris, how much gasoline is in this?
Let me check. Not
it-
that much.
All right, why don't you go? Sorry about the Air Force flying over. We use a premix or canned gas, as we say in all of our small engines here, because we don't like the
50 or
ethanol.
140?
50 to 1.
51? Okay.
And we run them on the rich side a little bit. Now the other things that go bad on these things, because of running them on the rich side, is we find out that the mufflers clog a little bit. So between the carburation, be careful with it, buddy. Don't spill it.
Oh, did I?
No?
No, okay.
That's good.
That's good? Okay.
Yep, that's good enough for what you're doing.
I'm also going to trim the driveway. A little bit. That's under tight. That's good. You're going to see me pull this thing one shot.
Well, I don't know if it's going to be a one shot, because you got to remember, you got to build up the prime.
Make your point. Heck yeah. Hang on, let me put the gas right here, then I'm gonna smack you with the weed whacker.
Now, is it taking fuel?
Yep.
Let's see. Can we get a good shot of this thing taking fuel?
Here, I'll prime it a little bit.
Yeah, you can see the fuel going through the clear line. These other lines should be replaced, but right now we don't have the fuel lines for it.
Good point.
Okay.
That's up. I leave this up. When I put it down, I put it back up.
All right.
Want me to fire it up?
Go ahead, fire it up, Chris.
Hang on, I'm gonna turn it this way. It's easier for me. Actually, I do it on the ground. This is the way I usually do it. Oh, darn it! I didn't do it first pull. What?
Have you got it choked?
Oh, I don't. Now it is. I forgot to choke it. And I'm not pulling it hard. Dear that, or my hands are so oily. No.
All right, here. How about I start it? You
Weed whack.
get the weed whack.
Good thing I have a guard on this stuff.
All right, go find your earmuffs.
My earmuffs? Thank you!
Go ahead and pick this weed whacker up out of the free piles floating around town. Figured it'd be something nice for him to play with and get going. Well, give you a little short story. The only thing wrong with it really was, yes, you do.
Why?
Because these things are loud.
No, I don't. I've done it before. Remember the time when I was running the weed whacker, you were running the lawnmower at the same time? I
Chris,
didn't use earmuffs.
Chris, we're going to shut this down for a minute. We're going to find your earmuffs.